Hey everybody, what's up? Yes, that is my Z900 in the background. That's not what I'm riding today. I am doing a review for this awesome machine, which is a KTM Super Duke 1290 that belongs to Fuad, and that's what I am reviewing today. It's gonna be fun because this bike has a lot of stuff done with it. Check out the video. I am on Fuad's KTM Super Duke 1290, and he has had it outfitted with the crazy loud exhaust, the most crazy loudest exhaust that I have ever heard, and this thing backfires like you would not believe. All those gunshot sounds you're gonna hear, that's them. This thing is crazy. This is mad. Completely mad. Oh my god. Nuts. This throttle is super sensitive. Alright? Now, if you... how to explain this good? Alright, so the smallest input from your... well, the twist of your wrist gives it an unbelievable surge of power. Okay, so I'm in 6th gear now, and if I drop the throttle just a fraction, it stops the bike. And if I touch it just a little bit, it opens up the gas. It is super, super sensitive. Now, it's probably the way he likes to ride this bike, but it is really, really sensitive. I wonder if it came like this in stock. I've got to ask him, because I mean, I guess it's also the power of this 1290 engine that the engine braking is crazy. I mean, if I shut the throttle off, she pulls up immediately. Riding a twin is one of the most unbelievable experiences that you can have as a biker, because especially one which is a high-powered machine like this, or the Panigale 1299, because when you open up the gas, it has this unbelievable little warble, a little vibration before it goes. Almost feels like it's settling into like a like a sprinter on the blocks, getting ready to just fly out. It's amazing. amazing feeling, because the torque on a twin is insane, and on this 1290, oh mama, as big as this bike is, it handles like a feather. I mean, it feels just a little heavier than my Z900, and that is saying something, because I mean, considering this is a 1290, the amount of power, and okay, it does have the trellis frame, and honestly most of the weight is just coming from the power of from the engine itself. This thing is surprisingly agile. And yes, I have seen Mr. Ali Hamadi ride it on his 1290 on track, and he handles that thing like it's a feather. So I am not surprised at all that a very tiny input from your hand allows this thing to switch around. Now there's a lovely corner coming up, and I'm going to try and see what this thing can do. Alright, here we go. Suspension is good. If you're doing a long ride on this, I would definitely recommend a windshield.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control. Me. Losing control, I'm gonna explode. Can you bring it back to me? Give it back to me, oh please. It's the only thing I need. I can deal with this, oh please. It's making me feel so weak.
This seat is extremely comfortable, and this bike is extremely fast. By far one of the most comfortable seats I have ever sat on, I have to admit. It is super comfortable. I have to remember to ask Fuad if this is something that he has done as an aftermarket, or did this bike come with it, because I am super impressed with the way this, with how comfortable this seat actually is. It's been great riding this bike. I mean, considering I do ride naked bikes all the time in my Z900, this thing has given me an eye-opener at how much of power can be stored within a naked bike, and how easy it is to ride as well. I'm pretty sure on the stock bike that the throttle isn't this sensitive, because I spoke to Fuad and he said that he had it adjusted, well, tuned. But I'm sure that if you do get the tuning that Fuad has done on this bike, and it is so sensitive, I would recommend getting it changed a little bit, because it is not easy to go around a corner when you have to really be careful of what this throttle is doing, because even a slight minute touch of the throttle puts so much of power into this rear wheel. If you took it on the track like this, yeah, it's going to cause you a bit of trouble. But on the whole, this is a fantastic machine. I mean, KTM has outdone themselves to take it all the way from a... And now I have ridden it as well. I have ridden the KTM 200, the Duke 200, and all the way up to this mad machine is an unbelievable thing. It is a thing of beauty, of engineering, a masterpiece of engineering, and in something that is, oh my god, this is brilliant. Open roads, multiple lanes, huge spaces. This is a fantastic bike to have. In Europe, with cobblestone roads and that much power going into the rear wheel, I don't know if you'd want to have one of these things, but it sure is fun. It sure is fun. The brakes certainly do their job. Brembo, master cylinder and calipers, oh, they definitely do their job. And they do a great job at stopping this monstrosity of a machine. I don't know what else I can tell you about this bike, because honestly, if you haven't ridden a KTM 1290 Duke, there isn't a single review in the world that's gonna accurately explain what this bike is honestly capable of. It is such a phenomenal machine. This is, I believe, the classic example of doing so much with so little. Making a bike that essentially has no aero, nothing major on it except a big ass engine and a whole bunch of electronics in order to keep it where it's supposed to go. So, if you really want to know what a Duke 1290 is all about, ride it for yourself, folks. There is nobody in the world who can tell you what this experience truly feels like. So, that's about it for the end of for this review. So thanks for watching. As always, ride safe, and I'll see you on the road.